EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, our Thanksgiving coverage continues with a good one here, as it'll be the Black Knights of Brooklyn taking on our home team. Is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Yeah! There we go, Friday! Move!
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
He's tackled at the 40.
And that's a nice gain by him on first down, picking up some key yardage.
Brings up second and a yard.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor.
Second down and a yard.
Yeah, there we go. I think.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They'll run. This is Phil Maffa. And this one not going anywhere. They get it at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. When you look at this defense, this unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
On the ground, lifting. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. Tackle there by big Jordan Davis.
On the play. Second and 10 at the 41.
Second and 10.
Yeah!
Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll try to run for it with Blue. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. It's a third down gain of 10 to pick up the first. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Yeah!
They'll run with a rookie from UCLA. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
On a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
They go with blue between the tackles. And just a couple yards there down to 17.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, here we go. Forward in.
They go again with blue. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here we go. Forward in. 26.
They'll run up the middle here with blue. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Jaden Blue with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score our home team 7, visitors nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And now it's 2nd down. Look at this defense. They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means this is going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
And he's across the 40 for extra yards to the 43. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
A big play that time on the catch and run. 33 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing is Hurts. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll get it down this time in the 17. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
Touchdown.
Saquon Barkley. Career touchdown number 136, tying him with Marshall Faulk for 7th on the all-time list. And the Black Knights respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Elliott good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it, can't afford any more missteps, though.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. They hand it off. It's Blue. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right to line, 20.
He's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Yeah, here we go. Line, 20.
A run. Here's Lipke. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. Right to line, 26.
Prescott now from the 50. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
They run for it. Here's Blue. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. They go draw here. Blue. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. 70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They'll run here with Lipke. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Prescott. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
Motion.
Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Usually the big fella's a blocker, a lead back, but he gets the ball on first down. What a surprise for everyone. And as a former safety, if he breaks into the secondary and you see him coming, you just know that's a whole lot of man you've got to deal with now.
On the ground, it's Moffa. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Yeah. Under. Go. 26.
Now a handoff to Blue running left side. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take 26.
Prescott on third and goal. The quick slant caught. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Kevontae Turpin, his second touchdown on the season. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
Well, here's a first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm. But he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. Hands up forcing the incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing, maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders, who knows what it could be. He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
And he'll get this across midfield to the 48. Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going on the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. Hurts fumbles it. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts looking deep here for Mechie. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. This short throw caught by Goddard. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. The RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Great.
Back to throw again. Touchdown! Dallas Goedert as the first half is winding down. And the Black Knights have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you get a brand new ball game. Elliott good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, they'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half.
Our home team, 14.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Well, a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
That's good.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Great.
A first down carry for Barkley. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for
From the
help.
38 now, here's second down at 7.
Great.
From the gun, Bigsby.
And he'll do a nice Nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Go Silver, ready?
From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And that last throw is going to keep him climbing that all-time passing yards leaderboard as he crosses the 25,000-yard mark now for his career.
He just recently passed Bart Starr. Next up for him, Bob Greasy. That's 2 Hall of Famers.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 21st touchdown of the season.
And the Black Knights take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Elliott on for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Next to score, Black Knights 24. Our home team 14. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
But he'll take this back down inside the 20.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
No touch, no touch.
A handoff, Barkley running left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley scampering home from 19 yards out.
And the Black Knights are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
14. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Guys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Prescott now. It's complete. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Prescott. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Yeah, here we go. Wide 80.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just about wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Y'all can't talk about basic. We better no Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Great, set. On it.
They're going to look to throw. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
This short throw caught by Goddard. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Great, set.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Now back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. He'll return it from the 6. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Yeah, here we go. All right, hey.
No. Me.
Throwing. Prescott. Here's one deep for Pickens. And got his man complete. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there. 64 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 12 more yards there and another first down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Go get him.
On play action, Prescott. And it's caught. Touchdown. It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. McLaughlin for the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Black Knights 31. Our home team 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one a 14-yard play, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's good. For a Brooklyn first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard.
It's a gain of 9.
And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big brother a pound away and try and finish off the game.
And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. 113 yards rushing now for Barkley. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Under pressure, and down he goes. It's second back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down.
On for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Go to 54, go to 54, wide in. What do you think?
To throw is Prescott. Now he'll tuck this and run. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical. You figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Yeah, here we go. Wide in. 47. 26.
Looking to throw, Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. And he slings one that's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Yeah.
Now Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
19 yards.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Prescott is going to change things up here. They'll look to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Here we go. Wide in.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. That's complete to Baker. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On first down, it's Blue. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
He's brought down at the 31. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide 8. 26.
Here's Prescott. Quick throw. That's complete on the inside slam. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Wide 8. 26.
Now Prescott. Going right side here, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Kill.
Rush in.
26.
Prescott from the gun. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Once more from the 11, second and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I think. Wide 8. 26.
Prescott. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Here's third down at 5.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 47. 47. 26.
Now throw again. Prescott. And it's caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up fourth down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
They'll try and run for it. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jaden Blue, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. You get down this deep, Charles, you hate to settle for a field goal. They roll the dice on fourth down, really just hoping to get that first. But as it turns out, they take it all the way into the end zone.
You mentioned that they took a little bit of a gamble there. Think about it this way. Most teams throw the ball in this situation in the NFL, so they really gambled with a running play. And boy, did it pay off. Pay dirt.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet, and we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts. I feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
46-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Don't touch.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley.
Well, I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run it again with Barkley. Now he's into the clear again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown. Saquon Barkley. 55 yards. And the Black Knights look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Offense will line up for a two-point conversion.
Hurts will throw. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Yeah! There we go!
Here's Prescott. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 47.
To throw, Prescott. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go.
Here we go. Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54, line 8.
Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Well, with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
First down pass. Intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Yeah!
Now Prescott.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 39-yard line.
Now Dak. He's got this to Pickens.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Well, they need to score, and score quick. One timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. Prescott.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, no one wants to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Here's Dak.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Prescott now. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Brooklyn, the win is their 8th on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the home team here, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. A pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time to turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping night fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves. That's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two.
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
chillin' in the Ville. Yeah, we again. Bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't that